Aquarius, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today I am pulling energies and messages for the month of October. Be sure to stick around till the end because I'll be taking a sneak peek into the first week of November as well. And as usual, I set the intention for these readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see yourself in these messages, Aquarius, don't worry about it. Pop over to one of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. Now, if you're all good, Aquarius, we'll just jump straight in. I'm doing a Celtic cross spread. It is the best way to get an overview of the month. We will then go into the pathway here, which will show us any triumphs, challenges along the way that are going to meet you throughout the month of October. After that, we will go into the first week of November. And as usual, we will finish off the reading with some advice from the universe. Okay, Aquarius, if you're ready to go. Can we please see energies for Aquarius for October, please? You know, I'm starting the shuffle again. This did not go well, Aquarius. Let's pretend that never happened. Okay, trying again, Spirit. One more time from the top. Can we please get some energy for Aquarius for the month of October? See, Aquarius, it's in the elbows. It's all in the elbows. Can we see the month of October for Aquarius, please? Or is it? The month of October, please, for Aquarius. One more shuffle, please, for the month of October for Aquarius. Can you show me Aquarius, please, Spirit? Aquarius for the month of October, please. The month of October for Aquarius. Oh, the cards do not want to shuffle today, Aquarius. Okay. They tell me, you know, they're like, that's enough. Stop shuffling. Okay. All right. Can I please get one more shuffle for Aquarius, please? One more shuffle for Aquarius. Oop. Oh, okay. Started off strong with the Lovers here. Very similar to I've just had Capricorn. They started with the Two of Cups that went into the Lovers, but you're coming in stronger, Aquarius, with the Lovers card, the Major Arcana version. You're like, I'll show you, Cappy. Show you how it's done. Okay, so we've got the Lovers, strong Major Arcana card. You're connecting with another. You're connecting with yourself. The Lovers also represents a choice. So as we pull out more cards and we clarify, we will be able to narrow down exactly what we're talking about here, Aquarius. Okay, in the crossing energy, please. In the crossing energy for Aquarius, for the Lovers, please, in the crossing. Oh, we've got the Five of Wands. Okay, Lovers quarrel, right. In the exit, we have the King of Swords, right. In the crown, we have the Chariot. And the supporting energies, we have the Nine of Wands. And in the focus, we have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, lots of fire and swords here around our lovely Lovers card, Aquarius. What's going on? You're almost telling me, like, I'm out of here. Or, you know, you want it to come together, but you're like, I just want to move forward. I don't want the conflicts anymore. There's conflict coming in, or there's conflict all around you. There's been hurt feelings here and the supportive energies with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you want to do something impulsive, Aquarius, because rationality has left the building with the King of Swords there. At one point, you were very detached. I think there may have been some very serious conversations going on. I don't know if it was outright arguments or conflict at that point. But you were like, yeah, do you know what? We can handle this. Some communication issues, no problem. I got this. Then things got a little bit out of control. Instead of things getting less intense, they got more intense to the point where you're like, I want to run away from this. Now, I don't know if this is a lover. It could be also a boss or a colleague. It could also be a friend. It could be the guy who runs the shop on the corner. I don't know. But there's hurt underneath this energy. Conflict surrounding it, and in the focus, the need just to chip, you know, get in that Chariot and create as much distance from this as possible. Okay, I'm going to go to the pathway, but don't worry, we will come back and clarify all this, get some more details, but I'm just going to go through the pathway now, Aquarius, and get the whole picture of what's going on. Okay, can we please get the pathway, please, for Aquarius, the pathway, starting with the higher self and advice. Higher self and advice is the Knight of Swords. You're like, yeah, I really want to get out of here. And your higher self is like, yes, get out of here. Well, hold your horses there, Aquarius. We have not clarified yet. Okay. Let's not get beside ourselves. in the energy that surrounds you, and you might not be aware of it, the Ten of Cups. I believe that you're not aware of the Ten of Cups, Aquarius, and you do. I do. That's happiness, wish fulfillment, happily ever after. That's the energy that's available to you at the moment and surrounding you, but you're not feeling that. But no wonder, you're surrounded by swords and wands. In your hopes and fears, the Two of Pentacles. That also makes sense. This other energy that you were tied to is imbalanced. It's like you want to save it, but you're also scared of saving it in case it carries on being full of conflict, or you want to just break off and steady yourself, but then you might be afraid of permanently losing the connection. So there's almost like two of you. I think that's the choice you're probably facing here, Aquarius. And very similar to Cappy, should I stay or should I go? I think you are more leaning towards go, but I don't think you want to go permanently. There's something about this connection that you're still kind of holding on to, which is normal. Okay, and the outcome, we've got the Star. Oh, well, whatever's going on, Aquarius, it does not feel good now, but believe me, you've got to kind of go through this to reach your full potential. That's what the cards are saying to me at a glance. Don't worry, we're going to get the details. We're going to jump in and clarify. Starting with the Lovers there, please. Can we please clarify the Lovers for Aquarius? Okay, let's see what's going on in this dynamic. Can you show me the Lovers, please, for Aquarius? The Lovers. Can you show me the Lovers, please, for Aquarius? The Lovers. The Moon. There has been some mystery here. Or you're not showing me something. The Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay. This one doesn't seem to be either of you. This seems to just be like more the spirit of the times. So got happiness here. Trying to expand. You're looking for happiness, but you don't know where it is. And you're becoming increasingly unsure of whether or not it is in this connection. Maybe you once thought it was. I'm not saying that, but that's just me logically deducing that you must have once thought this was happiness. Now you're unsure and you're wondering, is there more out there for me? Okay. Can I get the Five of Wands? The Five of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Hierophant. Oof. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. How weird is that? I don't know if any of you have got some Capricorn placements, but if you do, if you have strong Cappy in your chart, I would highly suggest you go and watch the Capricorn video. Okay, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're like, this ain't it, pal. Right, okay. So I'm wondering what that Two of Pentacles is there then. You're like, yeah, do you know what? This worked for a little bit. It's not working anymore. Time to move on. Right, okay. All right, Aquarius. Okay, what was that? That's the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got a couple of attachment cards come out here. Two of Pentacles. I'm literally just asking what that was. I was answered with the Four of Pentacles. You are holding on to something, though. I don't know what you're hanging on to, but we'll keep that as a little footnote for the rest of the reading, okay? All right, let's go to the King of Swords. Let's see what's going on with him. Okay, King of Swords on the exit. What was that all about, please? Can you let us know? Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups. The writing's been on the wall for a while, hasn't it? But you ignored it. Now karma's come along, or the universe has come along and gone, time to go. And I think that it's done that. I think something else might have crossed your path. I don't know if it's something or someone. Something that's caught your interest, caught your eye. It's coming out from the side here. And that has been divinely timed. I don't know if it has anything to do with that connection there. But it's like you're kind of tentatively at least drawn to that. Or something that you came across where you were like, yeah, there's more than this. Things should not be this way. It's like you learned a little lesson here. Things should not be the way that they are for you at the moment in terms of this partnership. And then all sorts of kind of chaos came from that when you realised that you probably weren't getting your fair share, or it wasn't your happiness, or this wasn't your person. You've been ignoring it though. That message has been trying to come through for a little while, but it's showing me over time you finally got the message. And then it kicks off this current situation. All right, can we have a look at the Chariot, please? The Chariot. The Chariot. Just for some of you, this could be guys. Let me put my teeth back in. See, that happens. I've got a bit of a lisp, which I have to constantly control, right? On top of that, I've got my ADHD, where my brain goes a million miles an hour and my mouth struggles to keep up with it. And that's what you just saw, a little lisp slash ADHD clash, when I just start just going blah, 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 blah. What I was trying to say, Aquarius, was that some of you may be struggling over financial issues. That may also be a case like, we don't have enough money. How can I make more money? It is causing arguments. Or they don't make enough money. Someone's not making enough money here. That's going to be for a group of you. Everyone else is just a general issue or feeling or energy of like, I got to get out of here. This isn't enough. Something in this connection is not enough. Either you two don't have enough resources for something, or the connection itself is not enough for you, Aquarius. Something like that. Right, can I get the Chariot, please? A Chariot. A Chariot. The Four of Wands. The King of Swords. The Chariot again. Whoa, you really want to get out of here. Okay. You've really got, you're just showing me the energy of wanting to move forwards. And you're very clear on it, because we've got the King of Swords here again. In relation to a commitment. You're very clear over the commitment, and your idea to the commitment is, it's almost like easy come, easy go. That sounds cold and harsh, but it's almost like it rushed in with the Chariot. You're clear about that. Commitment is made, can easily rush out. Maybe that's what they've done to you. Maybe that's what you want to do to them. Something like that. It's Aquarius. Right, can we go down to the hidden energy, the Nine of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Feelings in this connection are not running as deep as they probably should be for the nature of the connection, for how much bickering there is. We're getting very little cups energy. It's the first time I've seen Six of Cups. So you're like, yeah, this is a soul bond, but it's something to do with you taking a financial hit, or something in your finances. Or it could just be energetic resources. Pentacles are just resources. It doesn't always have to be money. It could be time, attention, something like that. But you're telling me here, like, this is nothing to do with feelings. This is a practical matter. And that's how you're going to base your decisions, on practicality here. Okay. And hurt. You've been wounded somehow. Either emotionally wounded or financially wounded. All right, can I get the Knight of Wands, please? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. What's going on with him? This is in your focus. Seven of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So, did you see my face there? I don't know if there's another energy involved with you here, Aquarius. There seems to be a couple of things going on here. There's something about finances, something about you wanting to move away from this. I think you just want to move away from the conflict. So you're like, either you want to go towards better times. So you're like, do you know what? If we sort money out and we sort out everything else, everything will be fine. So how can I do that? You show me, how can I move towards the better times? Some of you may be moving towards another energy. Somebody else. That could have been the thing that crossed your path in the past. I think I've got a couple of cohorts here where this is very meaningful, but in different ways. So please take it as it resonates, Aquarius. Right, I'm going to go into the Knight of Swords, into the pathway. This is the the Knight of Swords is your higher self and your advice. Can you please show me the Knight of Swords, please? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Ten of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. The more this goes on, the more this seems like an argument over finances. That's what I'm going to say. So you're showing me you're trying to block out. By you blocking something or someone out, You then become equal. You even out, you equal out financially. 6 of Pentacles. Or again, energetic resource, take it as it resonates. And you're telling me that's what makes you happy. Finally, you feel liberated from whatever, whoever this is. Once you block them, you're like, right, okay, financially I'm now sound. Or emotion and time-wise, I get it's either going to be time or money. I'm now fine, everything balances out with you, and then you start feeling happy. That makes you happy. Or that will make you happy. I don't know if some of you have already done this, some of you are about to. Okay, can you show me the 10 of Cups there? Because look, you've got 10 of Cups by the by the Knight of Swords, going straight to the 10 of Cups. That's that energy that's surrounding you. You may not be aware of it. Whereas the month goes on, Aquarius, you become more and more aware of it. Okay, can I get the 10 of Cups, please? The 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. Yes, your investments. The Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. You're not used to it almost. You're like, I'm not used to doing all this stuff for myself. Others of you are like, you're kind of losing enthusiasm in the connection. You're losing enthusiasm in what you're investing in. If you look at it in chronological order here, 10 of Wands is struggle. Page of Pentacles, he's holding the pentacle like a seed. Going straight into the 7 of Pentacles, he's got to go plant that seed. And it's like, some of you are just kind of like exhausted with that. Because that's why you've got the 10 of Wands. Showing me mental exhaustion over where you're investing your time and your money or your attention or whatever form Pentacles is taking for you, Aquarius. You would like to invest it in long-term happiness and security. Whether or not that's actually happening for you, I don't know. I don't think so. Or else you would be having this energy screaming at you that you want to leave. Or that you want to get towards better times. That you want to invest in better times. That's where you want your attention to go. You're tired of being in this cycle. Okay, can I get the 2 of Pentacles there, please, in the hopes and fears? The Hierophant, yeah, that's going to happen. The 4 of Pentacles, yeah, there's that 4 of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Cups. You remember back, rewind your memory right back, Aquarius, to the beginning of the reading, where I had the Egyptian Art Nouveau deck, and we were talking about the 2 of Pentacles, and it threw out the 4 of Pentacles. I put it back in the deck, so you weren't really asking questions. It's just you throwing that out. Well, it's just brought up the 4 of Pentacles again under the 2 of Cups, but in a completely different deck. You're afraid, of course you are. You invested time, money and emotions into this. No matter how much, and you're trying to be logical about it. You're trying to switch your emotions off because you're like, your emotions are the thing that, probably the only thing that's keeping you here at the minute. And the longer you stay there, the more you're going to be drained of either time or money. You're being energetically drained by something or someone in this connection. And the interesting thing about all of this is they haven't shown up once on this table. This has all been your energy. Which means 2 things. Either they are not as energetically or emotionally attached to you as you would like to think. Or you are so emotionally detached from them more so than you think. Because that's only 2 ways energy can show up on a tarot reader's table. Is the inquirer is energetically or emotionally linked to the other person. Or that person is energetically or emotionally linked to them. It's like tuning into radio waves, right? And they're not here. At least not yet. Maybe they're in the star, but it's not looking likely at this point. This is just you. Your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, what you want to do. And I think maybe for some of you, Aquarius, it might have been a little while since you've had just a focus on you. And I think that's exactly what you need. I do. Okay, what I've got under here told me, yeah, the Hermit underneath as I'm talking about that. Just cool to look under the deck. All right, let's clarify the star. Let's clarify the star. Very similar to the Capricorn reading. I think you should definitely check that out, Aquarius. Some of you will have strong Capricorn placements. So I believe it's the moon. Your moon sign never deviates 2 signs away from your sun placement. So in theory, a quarter of viewers will have a Cappy moon. So you might want to check that out. Of course, do check your birth chart first. Don't just blindly take my word for it. But okay. Right, can we please clarify the star? Can you clarify the star, please? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Queen of Pentacles. The World. Can you see my face? So, Aquarius, let's break this apart for you. So there's an ending on its way towards the later half of October. Some kind of ending. For some of you, it's the end of this relationship entirely. For some of you, it's just the way that the end of the way the relationship is currently operating, because it is not sustainable in its current form. You know it. The other energy must know it. There's only so much a person can give without getting any back before the well runs dry, okay? As soon as that ending occurs, your pentacle energy shoots straight through the roof. Queen of Pentacles. You show me down here, Queen of Pentacles, but it's a very different vibe, Queen of Pentacles. Hang on a minute, where is she? She's here. Very different vibe. It's with the Nine of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands means that there has been some kind of injury here to either your sense of self-worth or your personal finances or your attention. Because the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, but she can only nurture if she's been given back to. So what she does is she goes off and invests, uses her energy to invest in herself first, then she gives to others. I think that that's not been happening for you, Aquarius. And you show me that's in connection to a soul bond, Six of Cups, something where you are trying not to let your emotions get in the way and look at it practically. Or maybe the emotions left the building quite a while ago on your side, their side, possibly both. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. Luck turns in your favour. Luck turns in your favour. And then the Star, wish fulfillment. Now, I don't know what this wish of yours is, Aquarius. It's going to be different for all of you. But you are more likely to fulfill your greatest life's purpose if you move, as soon as you move away and end whatever cycle this is. Either with the person themselves or with whatever kind of dynamic you've got going on. Because it's not healthy. It's not sustainable. You will get burnt out. You will have nothing left. And that star that you so lovingly nurture and view to be way off in the distance, it's actually a lot closer than you think. October is going to be a highly transformative month for you, Aquarius. November, even more so. So I am excited to go into the first week of November and see what's coming up for you. Let's jump in and have a look. Right, can you show me the first week of November, please, for Aquarius? The first week of November. The first week of November, please. First week of November for Aquarius. Whoop. That flipped itself. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't like to see her in reverse, so let's have a look. Five of Swords and the World. Oh, this ending's going to drag itself out. I'm sorry, Aquarius. It's not going to be a clean break from whatever this is. So the ending occurs that end of October. That still stands. All of that still stands. What I'm seeing in November, the first week of November, is a lot of your personal pentacle energy going towards getting rid or ending this cycle. But you come out on top, though. It's hard, but the Five of Swords is like a conflict, similar to the Five of Wands. But in this deck, it's triumph after conflict. So you're going to feel a little bit depleted at the beginning of November, but that's going to be normal because it's going to take you a tremendous amount of effort to break the cycle and close it off. And that's pretty much where all of your energy is going to go. Pentacle energy, Wands energy, Cup energy is just going to go all into breaking this off. Because the person's not going to let go without a fight. Understandably so, if you have been their gravy train, Aquarius, of course. Or emotional crutch, of course, or you're the one doing all the chores, you've been their maid, their chef, whatever, of course they're not going to let it go easily. It's going to be quite the battle. It's going to make you feel depleted, but oh, you're going to have a wonderful victory there, my darlings. Lovely victory ahead. And then the World again. I'm called just to pull one more. I want another card after that World, please. What goes on beyond that? Because this is just the struggle of ending the cycle. So that's going to carry on at least until November. I'm just going to pull extra card for the end of November, please. See where we're at. I'm just going to give this energy a couple of days to peter out. So maybe like 2 weeks in this, a week or 2 in this energy. What happens towards the end of November? Can we just get one more card, please? Can we get one more card past this ending, please, for Aquarius? Can you show me what happens then? Just give us a clue, universe, please. King of Swords. Great. Good. Clarity. Full clarity. Also, the King of Swords cuts off, is detached. He's like, don't worry. The universe's way of saying, don't worry, it'll all be over by the end of November. It'll all be done and dusted. Then your Wheel of Fortune will start turning. Okay? And you'll be on your way to your star. So I'll be very, very interested to see what your cards say for the latter half of November into December. It's going to be something special because you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles upright on your side in this one. Okay, right, before we close off, I am going to draw some cards with some universal advice for you, Aquarius. Some universal advice. Universal advice. Universal advice. Well, I hope whoever this is talking to, that you're not sat next to me right now with this on blast. That thought just occurred to me. Make sure you wear your headphones for this one, Aquarius, okay? Right, can I get me some universal advice, please? I was thinking what came in my head as I was asking for universal advice. The universe was like, tell Aquarius to put some headphones on. Right, probably a bit late to give you that now though, eh? Right, can I get... Okay, right. 3 of Vessels, joy. Oh, lovely to see. And that's what you were hoping for here. If we have a little look, Aquarius, and move some of the cards out the way, 3 of Cups here. That's in your focus. That's what you want. You just want to chill out, relax, and have some fun. Just be very serious. Emotionally demanding, financially demanding, or something like that, okay? 2 of Vessels. Oh. The Mirror. Ooh. Things discussed. Spicy, Aquarius. There's another energetic match out there for you. It is not this. It is not this. It's coming under High Priestess energy. Intuition. Or this is an intuitive person. Could even be hinting at some kind of soul bond. There's a mystery here because the High Priestess is the protector of mysteries. So this is someone I would bet my money on that you do not know and have never met and is going to come at you in the future. When? I don't know. Or this is the universe's way of saying, like, Aquarius, this bag you're in is not your bag. Your bag's still out there somewhere. And that bag represents harmonious union, which is also equal give and take, and joy. Lots of joy, lots of laughter, lots of fun with whoever this one is. That's just a little glimpse, a little heads up from the universe. Like, for those of you who may be staying in this connection, and it's probably why the universe is saying this, some of you may be staying in this connection because there's a belief you won't find anyone else. And that's very common. The universe has gone out of its way today to tell you there is someone else, and it's not this person. This is a totally different energy. In fact, this energy has turned up on the table. It's the first time I've seen another energy on the table via the universe. And I don't think that this is somebody that you know because they're behind the mirror and the High Priestess. She's like the moon, the mirror, hidden. But first you've got to go through a journey of looking within. You'll go through that journey. It will be a different length for all of you. But once that journey is complete, then you get another person come in and they are like your mirror. See? They are like your mirror. They have the same values, same beliefs, treat you people the same as you treat them, so on and so forth. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always hanging out there, so drop a comment. I will see it, I'll read it, and I'll respond. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up and a subscribe if it's the first time you've been here. And with that, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.